Hello friends, this is Node Chat application tutorial series with MongoDB database. And in this part, we will make user profile form and fill that form with user profile data. In previous part, we have make logout button and update user logout status in database also. Now in this part, we will make profile page under this chat application. So we have goes to chat.html file, and under this file, here we have create one button tag with type is equal to button and class is equal to button, button secondary and button small class. After this, we have to write on click attribute is equal to make setting page function. And in button text, we have to write setting. So when we have click on this button, then user setting page will display on web page. After this, we have create one division tag with ID attribute is equal to chat area. So under this tag, we will display user profile form dynamically when we have click on setting button. Now we have goes to JavaScript code part. And here, we have create one make setting page function, and this function, we will use for create setting page. Under this function, we have to create one HTML variable, and under this variable, we will create profile form. So first here, we have paste this HTML code here, and after this, we have create one span tag with ID attribute is equal to message area. So in this tag, we will display validation error. After this, we have create form tag with class is equal to this bootstrap library class. After this, we have to write ID attribute is equal to setting form and method is equal to post. And for file tag, here we have to write encryption attribute is equal to multi-part / form data. Under this form, for update user first name details, here we have to create one text box. So here, we have to write input type is equal to text, with name and ID attribute is equal to first name. And for fill this text with data, so here in value attribute, we have to write userData.firstName variable. So here, when page has been loaded, then this function fetch login userData, and store under this userData variable, and these things, we have covered in previous part. After this, for display user last name details, so here, we have to create another text box. So here we have to write input type is equal to text, with name and ID attribute is equal to last name. Now for fill this text box with data, so here, in value attribute, we have to write userData.lastName. Next, for display user email address details, so here, we have to create one email input field. So here, we have to write input type is equal to email, with name and ID attribute is equal to email. And for fill this field with value, so here in value attribute, we have to write userData.email. After this, for change user profile image, so here we have to create one file tag. So here, we have to write input type is equal to file, with name and ID attribute is equal to image. And here we have to write accept attribute is equal to allowed image extension. So after using this attribute, user can see only this extension file, when selecting file from local computer. And for store user profile image data, so here we have to create one input hidden field. So here we have to write input type is equal to hidden with name and ID attribute is equal to hidden image. And in value attribute, we have to write userData.image. So here we have store user profile image details, and under this hidden field. Below this, we have create one span tag with ID attribute is equal to user uploaded image. And under this tag, we want to display user profile image. So here we have to write image tag with source is equal to uploads / userData.image. So it will display user uploaded profile image. Now for submit this form, so here we have create one button tag with type is equal to submit. So by click on this button, user can update profile details. After this, in header of this form, we want to create one close button for close this profile form from web page. So here we have create one button tag with type is equal to button with class is equal to button close and float end class. After this, we have to write on click attribute is equal to clear chat area function. So this function will remove profile form from web page. Next, for display this profile form on web page, so here we have to write document.getElementById method. And this, we have to write division tag ID chat area with inner HTML property is equal to HTML variable. So it will display profile form on web page. So here, this function is ready. After this, here, we have create one another function with name like clear chat area. Under this function, we have to write document.getElementById method, and under this, we have to write division tag ID chat area with inner HTML property is equal to blank value. So it will remove profile form from web page. So here, this function is also ready. Now for check output in the browser, we have goes to terminal window. And here, we have run this node server.js command, which will start node development server. So friends, in the browser, we can see that chat application login and register form on web page. So here in login form, we have enter register user login details. And after this, we have click on login button. So here, we can see that we have enter into chat application. And here, we can see that user profile image and name details have been displayed on web page. And below this, we can see setting and logout button has been displayed on web page. Now we have click on setting button. So here, we can see that user profile form has been appear on web page. And here, all form field has been filled with user data. And for close this form, here we have to click on close button. So after click on this close button, here profile form has been removed from web page. So in this part, we have make dynamic profile form with filled user profile data. In next part, we will learn how to submit this user profile form data by using JavaScript Fetch API. So we will be meet in next part.